Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Michelle here, getting you ready for the weekend already. Something pretty fun is coming up this weekend. We want to let you know all about it.
That's right. And here, too, we have Young Variety joining us this morning. Of course, Variety, the children's charity. Christina Tim, you are the Vice President of Young Variety and Charity Date Night Committee Chair. We also have Jeremiah Wright, who's a Young Variety board member. So thank you guys for joining us here this morning. You've got a great event coming up this weekend, helping out a wonderful cause. And is this the eighth year?
Ninth year.
The ninth year. Okay.
One better.
So 8 under your belt. So tell us all about what is going on this weekend.
So this weekend at Jasper Winery, we will have our main event being our date auction. So we have 14 of Des Moines' most eligible bachelors here volunteering their dates to be put up on the auction block for our highest bidder. The best thing about this auction is 100% of our proceeds are going to the charity.
And not to mention people up for auction, but we also have experiences such as trips to the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
We have date packages, spa packages. We have a ton of different items that are up for auction this year. So, I mean, even if you're not on the market, it's a great time. Come out. Again, 100% of the proceeds go to Variety, and you're able to bid on so many different things.
All right, Christina, tell us how this all unfolds here when it comes to the charity auction. You have people that are there that are eligible, that have packages they put together. How do they build those things?
So they sign up themselves and try to find an interesting date for someone that would want to go out for. So past dates have included like rock climbing and dinners or shows. We had one person get their date a scavenger hunt that had them going around all the top places here in Des Moines. So it's a little bit of everything and just try to pique that interest.
Let's talk about Variety for a minute. Just kind of what you guys do as an organization, and then the Young Variety component of that.
So I'll start. Young Variety initially, we are the young professionals arm of Variety, the children's charity. So it's a great way for young professionals here in Des Moines to get involved in the community and start really building that community involvement profile and making connections with movers and shakers around town. It's a nice way for us to partner with other local organizations and to really get a grassroots movement going when it comes to giving back.
Yep. And then for Variety, which is our broader group, for the last 43 years, we've raised over $115 million for over 300 charities here in Iowa. So the funding goes towards specialized bikes, mobility vans, capital funding for projects for a lot of the organizations you see here in Des Moines, like ChildServe, the Children's Hospitals, Food Bank of Iowa, Orchard Place. It's just everywhere.
And it's through events like you guys are having this weekend that
Correct.
help.
Exactly.
Now, have you found that the people that get involved with Young Variety stick around and continue on with Variety, the children's charity, afterwards?
Yes. So we see a lot of people start on our Young Variety board and then go up to our state board once they kind of graduate, if you will, into that bigger board.
What first drew you to the organization?
Oh my gosh. So I joined after a charity tour at YES, so Youth Emergency Shelter and Services.
Yeah, right.
Went there just to try to get a little bit more of the organization. They did a bike presentation, and just the way they did it and the impact that I saw with the children there drew me in. And it's now been 5 years, so it was really impactful for me and got me engaged.
Okay, now let's talk about what's going to be happening this weekend and how many different people are going to be involved. How many different people are going to be up for bid, so to speak?
So we have 14 volunteers.
14, okay.
Yep, and we have
It's pretty even mixed.
It's pretty even mix of
7,
guys
I
and
think.
girls,
Yeah.
and then I think about 20 different packages that are going up for live auction and silent auction.
And Jeremiah, you had kind of spoke to the fact that you kind of changed things up
Yeah.
a little bit this year. Kind of speak a little bit more about that and kind of really create and some of these experiences that you have created that people will be bidding on.
Yeah, so this actually was my first event with Variety last year. I moved here recently and I'd been recruited to be auctioned off. So this is my second year doing it. But this year we wanted to be more about community involvement, networking, and experiences as opposed to finding love. It's still possible. There could be something in the works from
Could be a love connection
word on the
through
street
this.
has. We have a marriage. We've got a couple engagements. I mean, we had some.
Oh, you
success.
have?
Yeah.
As a result of this?
We like to say we're more successful than The Bachelor.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So Kelsey, if you're out there,
And this is perfect timing too with Valentine's being
Exactly.
next week.
Yes. But so we have more trips and experiences. We have dinner being hosted at a relatively big name here in Des Moines residence. I mean, we have spa packages. We have you know a lot more about
Yeah,
some
we
of these.
have a huge Minnesota Wolves package that includes tickets, dinner, a Zamboni ride, hotel stay for up to 4. So really big things that our community partners and kind of our network within our Young Variety Board has reached out and gotten for this
Wow,
event.
very
The
nice.
Minnesota Wild, and then we have an Iowa Wolves package
Wolves,
here locally.
Iowa State Cyclones,
Yes.
it's endless.
Now, what were some of the packages that have been put together that really got you excited personally?
We have a package, almost a suite of Caribbean vacations that are going
the
up for
Caribbean one kind
Yeah,
of sounded
that
nice.
was a good
especially
time.
right around now.
Kind of caught our attention too. Yeah.
Right around
That
now.
sounded
Now,
really
how
nice.
did that unfold? Is this one that's available at the regular bidding for this one, or is that part of somebody's package?
That'll be a silent auction
Silent
package,
auctions
yeah.
package.
So we'll have, I think, approximately 8 different spots in the Caribbean that you can choose from and,
Really?
and put your bids on.
How neat is that?
Okay, so it's happening at Jasper Winery. And do they need to reserve seats? How does kind of talk about the process for people that want to come and attend?
So you have 2 ways to register. You can go on through Variety's website and actually purchase your tickets early. You can also purchase them at the door. Ideally, you want to purchase early, so we have an idea of how many people are going to be there. We have catering being provided by Fairway,
Okay.
Creme Cupcakes, donating a bunch of cupcakes to the event. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And Jasper, they've been hosting for us ever since this thing started,
Yep.
and they've been phenomenal hosts.
Great partner.
Right. Do we have any idea what our target goal is when it comes to fundraising for this event?
We want to beat last year.
We want to be last year.
Okay, what was last year then?
So last year we went around 14,000. So
Okay.
we're hoping, let's go for 20, right?
Yeah.
20
That's
for
right.
20.
We always
Exactly.
want to
Now,
beat
what
the
would
prior
that do?
year.
What would $20,000 do for Young Variety?
20,000 is again going to go into our general fund where we are able to then provide that back to our community. So every May or June, July,
grant.
yep, we do a grant review process. So that's where we get all of our grants from our organizations. And one of the best things about being on the board that I found is that we have a hand in reviewing every one of those grants to make sure that the dollars that we're raising gets put into the right hands and gets used throughout the community.
And the best part, it's not just the large organizations, it's also smaller ones. So Community Youth Concepts and some of the other organizations around town in central Iowa, Micah House being another one, where we are able to make contributions to their operating funds and make sure that they can continue providing the support to children of Iowa.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned some of the smaller organizations, because the big organizations, they know how to do this. They go through the process. Maybe there's a small organization out there that says, maybe I can benefit from this.
Yes.
Is there a place where they can go to get some information on how they can apply for this?
VarietyCentralIowa.com. You go to the website and they can find out about the grant process and how to submit the application. It's really phenomenal. I think this last year we gave out almost $1.7 million in grants to local organizations.
That's awesome.
It's phenomenal.
Great job out of you guys. That's
Yeah, and a great event. This weekend, it's the 9th annual Charity Date Auction, actually, we've learned. It's happening this Saturday over at Jasper Winery. You can register online at VarietyIowa.com. It's happening from 6 to 9. Love connections actually are made, we've learned here this morning.
That's
but,
why there's a little heart in the logo, right? Okay.
some fabulous experiences and date opportunities and people that are involved with this event. So hopefully you can get out and join them, help out Variety Iowa with this wonderful event. And Jeremiah, this is your second year
Yes.
with this. So kind of for people that maybe are on the fence about whether to attend, give them that last minute appeal.
So it's entertaining. That's the best part about this. And regardless if you're going to bid on someone or just enjoy yourself, it's a great time. It's for a great cause. I'm getting auctioned off again this year.
All right, Jeremiah's on the auction block. So
little
there
sneak.
you go.
What's one of the things you have offered in your
Ooh.
package? Just a little sneak, a little taste.
Middle, dinner at the Cheese Bar.
Dinner at the cheese
Ooh,
bar.
that's nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming in
Thank
this
you for
morning.
having
Stay
us.
tuned.